Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How to keep Hope happy. As you level her up with Sentience, like she's at 40%, she will be very demanding. What she demands the most is to have a variety of tasks, which is why over here you see this is the what I gave her right now. But it doesn't really matters. What matters is that you got to make sure that she doesn't do the same thing over and over again. One of the mistakes that I've done is construction. I put that as a priority. So she's been doing construction, like, because I had a lot of things to construct, right? But now it's already constructed. But before, she was spending most of her time constructing, and she was getting angry and sad at the same time. And you would have a debuff over here, a -16 debuff, to the point where she was almost having a meltdown. So you don't want to have that. So that's why you have to kind of micromanage her, and you got to make sure she doesn't do the same thing over and over again. Now, of course, if you need things to get done faster, you can allow her to have a priority to certain specific task. But the thing is, right now, I have no choice but to micromanage her, because if let's say I do fast forward, if I fast forward the game and I don't check over her, and let's say I go over here and I go over there, right? That's a big mistake, because you want to see what she's doing. You want to monitor if she's happy or not, because trust me, she almost died. She almost died many times because I didn't check on her. And she's very performant. She will become powerful. She will get a lot of trades, but at the same time, like I said, the more sentient she become, the more demanding she is. So another trick here, if you don't want her to be more sentient, if you don't want her to improve her sentience, you want to go over here and you want to remove observe. You want to remove that, all right, and research. You want to remove that. If you remove those two, her intellect will not go up. And if her intellect doesn't go up, then also her sentience is not going to go up. So that's one trick that I found. So it's very important that you don't let her research or observe anything. But if you want to, you can. I mean, it's not a good or bad thing. It's just that the more she becomes sentient, like the more she becomes smart, the more she becomes super demanding. And so basically, you're going to have to micromanage her like crazy. Like, you're going to have to be on her 24/7. I mean, if you don't mind that, that's okay. But I mean, that's just a trick. If you don't want her to improve her sentience, that's just a little something. So you got to be careful with that. So the other thing is also I give her like relaxation time. So every 3 hours I give her relaxation time so that she can actually relax technically, because relaxing will give her a buff as well. If you look over here, she said played VR game plus 18%, decently fed plus 9, many fun things to do plus 9. Another thing to take in consideration is the charm. So you want to give her a good luck charm, because good luck charm will give her a buff. So it gives her a +7 buff. You got to make sure you have a table so she gets a buff on the table as well. So you have to have a lot of games as well. So as you can see, I have a VR game, I have a punching thing, I have a punching bag, I have a musical instrument, I got this guy over here, I got arcade over here, I also have these statue over here. So anything in leisure. So if you look over here, all this is considered as entertainment thing for her. Another thing that she likes, I believe, was shooting. So I think I deleted it. I'm gonna put it back somewhere. I don't know why I deleted it. Here, all right, it doesn't matter. So yeah, you want to give her as much leisure as possible, because just having task variety right now, I'm lucky to have her all the way here, because usually she only gets a +30 buff when she has a lot of things to do. But to have a lot of things to do is like you have to look at her, what she's doing. And if she's like been constructing for like 2 minutes, you want to go back over here and you want to remove this. Like, you don't want her to construct anymore. You want her to go hunting, you want her to go harvesting, cutting, doing ranching things, right? Planting, scavenging, mine. The thing about scavenging, you got to be careful when you do scavenging. And let's say you put, I don't know, you go all the way, sometimes there's gonna be scavenging things like around here, like this guy over here. You don't want to if you do this like this, which is fine, you don't want her to have scavenging on priority. Why? Because she's gonna walk all the way there, and by the time she gets all the way there and do whatever she has to do, she's gonna get angry, and because the distance is very far away, even though she walks fast, the distance is very far away, and she's gonna get very angry, and of course she will have a risk of meltdown as well, because I see the time that she spent over there, going all the way there and going all the way back, will reduce the amount of tasks that she gets to do in a certain amount of time. That's why you don't want to do this. Now you're gonna say, how do I salvage them? So the solution to that I found is actually you can either give salvaging, like I would give salvaging to like someone else, but I actually remove scavenging to everybody else. And the reason I did that is because I have harvest bots. Harvest bots are like robots that you research. These guys, they do salvaging. As you can see here in science, if you build them, they can do scavenging, harvest resources, plants, crops, mining, chopping, everything, everything that is far away. Technically, if you want scavenging, you want to let your bots to do the job, and you want to remove scavenging to everybody else, like at least priority. Why? Because scavenging, if you do make them scavenge all the way far away, these guys, these humans, including Hopes, which is not a human, but like with a human behavior, they're gonna get angry and sad, and the time they get there, and the time they get back, they will kind of like be angry, and sometimes they can sleep outside, sometimes they can starve, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want any of them to go out scavenging. For cutting trees is fine, because here cutting trees, what my solution is to actually build like a place where trees grows. So basically I want to make sure that when they cut trees, it's next to the base, like around the surrounding. I never go like super mega far like this and then do this and then cut whatever cut, right? I mean, you can do it if you want to, and let your station bots, your service bots, all right, you can let your harvest bot do the job. But then if you do that, you're gonna have to go back here and remove what is it, cutting. You have to remove cutting to everybody else over here. You're gonna have to remove them all, because if you give them priority like her, they're gonna go all the way to the back. She's gonna go all the way here to cut the tree, and then go all the way back. And by the time she gets back, she's going to be angry and dissatisfied. And again, she's going to have a debuff over here, a minus 15 debuff, I believe. Dissatisfaction with the fact that she has nothing to do. It's not that she has nothing to do. It's because all the time she's been out there, and the time she come back, she hasn't done anything. You know what I mean? That's why you don't want her to do that. But like I said, I don't actually really need to cut anything very far away, because I got my bushes over here. So this is something you get with farming. As you can see, I have trees I can plant, right? This is something you discover with time, right? And then you plant them next to your base. So basically what happened is that instead of going super mega far away to cut the trees, they just come around here, which is closer, which means if Hope cut the trees, she has enough time to come back and do something else. And that's why she stay happy. That's the trick. And same thing with the whatchamacallit, the sticks. So sticks, so you'll be out of sticks, so you're gonna have to cut, you're gonna have to farm this one, grass and bushes. So there you go. So you have the thing here, the bushes. So you want to plant bushes next to your base in order for Hope or any humans to be able to do their harvested close nearby your base, so they can come back and do more job, specifically for Hope. So that's why you have to be careful with Hope. Whenever you give her something to do, like as a priority, like cutting over here, so you got to make sure that the trees she's cutting are next to the base, and that's something that's very far away, otherwise she'll get angry, right? Super important. The other thing you need to mention is that if you see that she's idling and she's not doing anything, let's say you see somebody doing crafting, so what you're going to do, you're going to ask Hope to come and craft instead. You're gonna tell her to craft even if she's not crafting. The reason I do this is because I want her to keep her task variety buff as high as possible. So that's why sometimes she's gonna be idling, and the reason she's idling is because everybody else is doing what she could do. You understand? So you gotta give her priority to everything. You understand? But you also have to double check, what is she doing? Is she constructing all the time? If she does that, then you're gonna remove the priority from constructing, because if she's constructing all the time, she's going to be dissatisfied. That's why Hope, she's really the exception, where you really have to look over her almost every time, all the time. Otherwise, she can risk a meltdown. The other thing I forgot to mention is this guy over here, Service Bot Station. So Service Bot Station, as you can see, is she can efficiently perform everyday tasks, cooking, handling, repairing device, dismantling items, and delivering resources. I use her when I really need to, and most of the time I will disable her. And the reason I say this is because I want Hope. She's my she's my main AI android in my base. I want her to do everything, because if this robot, if you allow her to do everything in the base that Hope could do, again, Hope's going to get a debuff, because she's going to say there's nothing to do. Why? Because your service bot is doing everything. That's why you need to disable your service bot if you don't need her. The only time I will enable her is when I get raided. Sometimes when I get raided, there's like a lot of robots. Sometimes I get raided by like 30, 20 robots, and they're all like there on the ground. So that's the only time I would usually use her, my service bot, to assist me. Or if I really need help elsewhere, you understand? Because she can haul. But the thing is, if she hauls everything, Hope will not have any more hauling. As you can see, I have delivery for her. But if there's nothing to haul, she get angry, you understand? So that's why you really, really got to be careful with the robots that you build. Same thing with these guys over here. Now I have Harvest Bot there. Where is Joe? Joe is going to scavenge, which is fine. I don't mind that. So if you go back to the base and go to the second bot, let me see what he's doing. Daniel, what is he doing? Where is he? Transporting. So he's gonna haul. Where is he? Okay, he's hauling sticks. So basically, he went to cut some. I think he went to cut some bushes over here, which is fine. But what about the third one? What is he doing? Boom. Kobe. Kobe is harvesting. See, that's the thing. You gotta be careful because harvesting. I mean, everybody wants to harvest. You want Hope to harvest first. So right now, if my robots are harvesting everything, and if let's say Hope, she's done constructing or she's done building, and then let's say she wants to harvest, but there's nothing to harvest, she's gonna get angry. That's why you got to be careful. You don't want to let your robots do everything. So I'm going to tell this guy, I'm going to disconnect this guy. I don't want him to harvest. I want Hope to harvest. You know, are you feeling my drift? That's how it works. That's how, if you don't do this way, she's going to get angry and she can't even die out of boredom. You got to give her all the main priority tasks for everything. And you got to make sure she doesn't do the same thing over and over again. So she's very, very demanding as she improves as being sentient. Do you understand? Super important that you double check on her all the time. Another thing to take in consideration is the charm. So you want to give her a good luck charm because good luck charm will give her a buff. So it gives her a +7 buff. You got to make sure you have a table so she gets a buff on the table as well. So yeah, guys, that's how you keep her happy. And where is she right now? Playing Ding the Go. Okay, she's gonna get a +18 buff. Watch. Wait. There you go. Play music. So it's good to give her something to do. Like this is important, guys. See this thing here, relaxation. You want to give her that so she get the buffs. Super important. There you go. So now I remove her. I disconnected the robot over here, so she's not gonna move from there. And I'm also saving energy because it costs 10 energy. There you go. So now what is she doing? She's handling distillery. All right, that's good. She's happy. See, now she's doing something else. She's hauling resources to the distillery. And now what she's gonna do now? No, she's idling. Is she idling? Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Oh shit, she's idling. Okay, you're gonna give her something to do. I'm gonna make her do. Okay, let me see something. So see, you can make her do this. You can make her do a silica energel. Let me see. What? Oh, she's harvesting. Okay. Okay, she's harvesting. That's good. So after harvesting, you can make her come and do this. The crafting silica. Whatchamacallit, the sickle. Where is it? You gotta give her something to do. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Like, look, I could go over here. I could do this +2, and I can tell her come and do the flare. Come and do the flare. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Wait. Oh yeah, she can. Oh, she can do it because I had to go all the way back like this. Are you serious? Oh my god. Okay, so there you go. So see, you can tell her to come and do something over here. There you go. So you always have to have a look on her. Always take a look on her. All right. So I hope that this video helps you. If it does, please like and sub. Thanks for watching. Cheers.